Alright y'all, how y'all doing? My name is Just Another Collector, and this right here is just another CGC unboxing, you dig? Now this is actually the first time I offered to clean, press, and submit on behalf of my FOC group members, so fingers crossed some high scores, you dig? So I already cut through the box. I ain't trying to be on camera fumbling with a razor, but we got alright, the box is the other way around, might be easier. But let's get to it. First up, we got Something That's Killing the Children 16. Of course, the beginning of the origin story of how she was initiated into the House of Slaughter. We get the first full appearance of Jessica Slaughter in here. Super slept on, being the series is on hiatus and all that. Everybody's talking about the House of Slaughter, so these books are kind of falling under the radar. Being as it's such a dark cover, pardon me, it might be a little tough getting these in high grade no matter how many were ordered. But let's see what we got. 9.8 white pages, let's go. Now I do believe most of these had a ding in the corner, nothing drastic or color breaking at all, thus the submission. But I did hit each book with the heat press. We got another copy in 9.8. Okay. Now we have 8 of the Deladeras in here, and I believe 5 of the Frozen B. We got another A in 9.8. Sweet. But I believe one member claimed a set, another has 2 cover A's coming to him, and a 9.8. Sweet. Now again, these books are not expensive at all at the moment, but soon as more updates come from that Something That's Killing the Children series, I could see that changing. 9.8. It's them dark covers, man, they'll get you, especially that paper. It's that all the covers have that dark design, so anything with like a sketch on is kind of tough sometimes. But we have another 9.8. Sweet. Another copy in 9.8. Get these guys over here somewhere. Another in 9.8. Awesome. Stacking those up. Now I believe they were going to come back in the 9.8, so that was kind of expected. Now we got the cover B's, Jenny Frizzens. Some of these, well, all of them really, had a crease in the blade. There's no way for me to get that on camera, but take my word for it. Still kind of see it. You could see there was work done on it, but let's see how CGC graded it. 9.8. Okay. Now I believe the first 9.8 set was going to a group member. I forgot exactly what we agreed upon, but so we definitely secured his set right there, so I'm happy about that. Let's see. Another copy, cover B, in a 9.8. Sweet. So we got 2 sets of the Something's Killing the Children 16, cover A, cover B. Let's keep it going, baby. Third copy in a 9.8. I submitted 5 of these, so it would be great to get 5 copies, being as all 8 of the A covers came back in a 9.8. Fourth copy in no. First 9.6 of the box. To be honest, these cover B's were super hit and miss, but they were still my prettiest copies. But I mean, I took care of that crease, but there is another crease near the staples. And I mean, other than that, they could have gave me that. But first 9.6 of the box, can't complain because there's nobody to complain to. You dig? So I believe there's one more, and let's see if we could make it a 4 out of 5 thing. Last copy in 9.8 white. All right, cool. So we got 4 out of the 5 copies of the cover B in the 9.8. Still can't complain. Both copies are still very cheap. You can get them both for under 100. Definitely a slept on book like this right here. It's a group members book right here. I did have to, I believe, hit it with the eraser because it has some color rubs. And all the books came dinged on the corner a little bit. But again, you know, the heat press dealt with that easily. Good paper quality as well. I love this paper because as long as it's not color breaking, you know, you're good. You could usually get to it. But once it's that color break is over for this type of paper. But this is the 1 in 50 Frizzen right here. See what we got them. 9.8 white pages. This was actually like the biggest book, even though it's not that expensive. This was like the biggest book in this submission for a group member. So really happy that that came back as a 9.8 from. It's a sweet book to have at the moment. And yeah, congratulations. We got a 9.8 white pages on that one. Okay. Let's keep the ball moving. We got Alright, y'all. Now, this is a cold as hell book at the moment because ain't nobody talking about it. But once more updates come, that's definitely going to change. We got the 3rd print of Berserker 1 right here. Supposedly limited to 10,000 copies. But the problem with those type of books is as soon as somebody get their hands on it, it's off to CGC the next day. So these books are kind of, I'm expecting out of the 10,000 copies that, you know, that were received, half of them are going to be sent straight to CGC. So definitely expecting more to be on the census sometime in the near future. But definitely a sweet book to have. A dope ass cover right there. And you know, once we get some news on the anime or the movie, that this is going to be the one that's moving. First print has way too many copies. Second print's dope as hell. But this right here is always the limit. I mean, anything under 10,000, I'm shooting for it, you dig? So that's just one of the little collecting habits I have. I usually pay more attention to the print run. But let's see what we got. In a 9.8, let's go. Not gonna front. These came a little wavy, not like with ripples in it, but it had a bit of a curve to it due to the diamond box. Some of the books ended up shifting, so I hit you can't. Well, as far as I know, you can't put foils into a heat press, so everything was cold press. Everything was just flattened out for like a half a day, and kind of really felt good about them. So I submitted 4 out of the 5 we ended up receiving. The next copy we got a 9.8. Let's go. Really cool book, man. I'm just not a fan of how these reflect on camera. You know, I see everybody struggling to get a good shot and all that of a foil cover, but really dope book to have in person, and really happy to secure myself an extra copy because I believe the first one was set for a FOC group member, and I believe the second one is mine, of course. We have 2 more that I'm hoping to put up on the site or in some mystery boxes, so fingers crossed, y'all. Let's see what we got. 9.8 white pages, sweet. Alright, y'all, 3 for 4. Let's see, is this the last one? Yup. Alright, y'all, let's see how we did. 9.8 white pages, 4 for 4, that's awesome. It's a really cool book. Key book to grab at the moment too, man. Definitely a cold key worth grabbing. But next up we have another foil. We have Something Is Killing the Children 1, the local comic shop day. I believe this is considered the no mention of it. The seventh printing of it. Again, I had to deal with some waves in this, or the corner was dinged on this, I believe it was. And all I did really was put it in a cold press. I believe I left this in for about a day because this one actually had the ding in the corner. I mean, you can't really see it. It wasn't really color breaking or anything, so I was definitely expecting a high, anything 9.6 and higher. See what we did. And a 9.8, that's awesome. Another book, super cold at the moment, no mentioning of it. Worth grabbing, man. I'm such a fan of foil covers. This is definitely, you still get the same cover as the first print. Just hit it with that 90s foil look, man. Definitely sweet. Happy to have that in the 9.8. I would have settled on the 9.6 though. I ain't going front. Got this cover price. Can't complain. I actually put this up here, bam. Let's keep it moving. Alright, y'all. This is the big boy of the box right here. Now, this right here was a hell of a steal. Me and the wife ended up going to a flea market at the end of Connecticut, borderline Massachusetts. This has ended up being a spot we traveled to more than once. It was definitely worth the trip each and every time. But flea market prices, I believe this was under $5. And then, since I left with a good stack of them, being that it wasn't a comic shop or anything, it was a antique shop, pardon me, actually, pitched the number, they agreed to it, so I ended up getting this on a better deal. To be honest, it wasn't a 9.8, it wasn't a 9.6, or I would say somewhere around an 8.5, 9.0, because it had some markings in the front and the back. It definitely needed two pressings, it had a mean roll, and I believe the corner was kind of bent. Yeah, up here we had, I mean, you can't really see it now, but it was kind of caving in. So we hit it with two presses, and this is when I was still hitting books with the number 2 eraser before I switched over to a white tip. But yeah, we got to the cape and we hit the back, and I kind of felt that a 9092 is a hell of a flip on this book coming from a flea market, antique shop, pardon me. So I figured I had to submit it. So let's see how we did. In a 9.6, let's go. 9.6 white pages. A 9.6 white pages, y'all. I mean, kind of generous with the 9.6, but I'm not gonna complain at all. I do have some before pictures. If I haven't put it up yet, I'll definitely put it up now. But definitely a good book to have at the moment. As soon as we get some more information, we actually see who Bushman is. Like this series is gonna be crazy to watch. Very highly anticipated. These books were flying for $20. At the time they were $20, and I got it at a steal when I was like, all right, $5. I believe I ended up talking them lower, so it came out to like $3. Every book that was $5 came out to like $3. I don't really want to get into that because I feel like I might be wrong, but I believe that was the number. Everything that was $5 came out to $3. But hell of a steal. It was worth pressing. I believe this is like a $250 book at the moment. Still ain't even get a good look at the characters yet. Wait till that drops. Wait till the first episode. Sky's the limit with this one. We're going to see how it goes. And I'm very happy 9.6 white pages, y'all. Alright, moving right along. We got 2 more. Alright, super cold key at the moment. Tinny is no longer involved with Batman. Actually a big fan of the writer. I try to tell people is the creator who came up with Godspeed during that whole Godspeed arc with the Flash. That's where I know him from, so I usually just try to bring that in to help people understand who he is. But really dope writer. But it's tough to see where they go with another creator's creation. You know, especially so new in her lifespan. You dig? She just came out maybe what 10 issues ago. I think we're up to 18 now. But really a dope character. I'm really a big fan of Miracle Molly. This is the first appearance of the collective, the whole group together, you know. So very slept on. I like books with more than one first appearance and all that. She's on the cover. We got some foil here, you know. I believe this is the Art Germ 1 in 50. Super cold at the moment. I believe it's like $75. Definitely worth the grab, y'all. But let's see what we got. 9.8 white pages, sweet. Another book that looked really nice. I just put it for a cold press though. Long gone are the days that I'm not pressing a book before I submit it. You know, I used to buy enough books where I would be able to send it raw like that. But about time this bad boy put in some work. You dig? So 9.8 white pages. I'm kind of very happy with that. Even though it's a cold key, I like that cover. All right. Last but not least, we got the Strange Talents of Luther Strode, y'all. Super slept on series. I'm a big fan of it. You know, it's been optioned, you know, by Bad Ideas. The team over at Bad Idea, I believe they got a all-nighter production company or something like that. They optioned it. Dope series. I could see it definitely working out. But being super low printed, you know, I was cool with a 9294. It needed work. I believe I hit it with the heat press twice. You know, the humidifier, the humidity chamber, the whole process. I think it went in twice. Also, when I'm putting modern books like this in the humidity chamber, I'm not putting it for too long. I usually put it for about 15 to a half an hour. You know, just to get the pages, a little movement going in there, calm it down, you know, so dry. Then I put it in the heat press at a bit lower of a flame. But hit this bad boy 2 times. The corners was all, not the corners, the spines was kind of crazy. But it was still my copy, and I figured I might be able to get a 9.4. So roll the dice, y'all. Let's see what we got. 9.8 white pages, y'all. Now, unless the FOMO prices start to like skyrocket on this book, I plan on holding this bad boy for the PC for sure, y'all. I believe raw copies are going for about 75 at the moment. I have another copy somewhere signed, but this was my copy, so I was definitely happy to get it graded and definitely happy with a 9.8, y'all. Alright, now let's put this bad boy up here right quick. Now that's it. Now I do appreciate every single one of y'all who actually sat through and watched the whole unboxing. For everybody who was a part of the unboxing, you know, they got some books. If we have enough time, I'm going to hit the post office by the end of the day. Get y'all tracking information and all that. And I appreciate y'all for trusting me and cleaning, pressing, and submitting y'all books. And happy to get y'all some 9.8s. And I'm happy that everything was able to work out and all that. So, yeah, y'all, this is just another collector. And this was just another CGC unboxing. Have yourself a great weekend.